Welcome back, everybody. Bones here, and this is the Pompey campaign. Last we left off, we had actually started making a decent amount of progress against Lepidus, and I can talk about where we were while getting into a fight. We managed to take Carthage and several other cities, but our losses have been a little bit higher than anticipated. So I am going to have to be a little bit careful about that. Now, time for a little bit of honesty here. This is actually going to be the second time I've recorded this episode. Because, well, you may be noticing that my voice sounds a bit different compared to my other episodes, if you've seen the other episodes. And that's because I am currently trying out a bit of a new setup. I'm using, oh crap. I think it's called Audacity. It's basically an come on, an audio editing software, and I kind of maybe accidentally deleted all of my commentary from the last time I recorded. As you can imagine, I was somewhat perturbed by this. So, last time I fought this, I took some horrendous casualties. Because when I began this fight, I did not notice that the enemy's town was defended by scorpion towers. Their infantry is pretty much a joke, honestly. But these scorpion towers are just a monster. Basically, it doesn't care what your unit's armor is. If you're there, it will destroy you. Naked sword! No questions asked. These towers completely wiped out these 3 Praetorian Guard units and 2 or 3 of these armored legionaries. And there was really not much I could do to stop it. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful with my artillery this time around. Actually, let's fast forward just a little bit. Oh, hey, look! I forgot, they have Bastion Scorpions as well. I knew they had wall artillery, but I'd actually forgotten what the artillery was. Okay, your job? Focus fire on that scorpion tower. I need to have it taken down. We're also going to try... Actually, wait, no. Where is... Let's try to break through right here, actually. I'm gonna fast forward just a little bit. But I need to stay as far away from... Specifically, these 3 towers are what really did me in. I wasn't aware of how far the arc of fire was for these guys, and this guy here, I thought I could manage to breach a hole in this wall right here, pour in and cap this, but it didn't work out. It did not work out at all, because supporting fire from these 2 towers, this tower shooting down, the enemy attacking me, it was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. Okay, I want you guys to keep firing on this. Alright, ceasefire, ceasefire. You're not going to be able to do much more, so let's start trying to move you guys in. There's not really much point in using these auxiliary... these armored legionaries. I was thinking of these naked swords. But because the enemy's towers are just so powerful, I'm actually kind of okay with setting these naked swords in first, just because the only thing the enemy has that I can really worry about is their slingers. But these towers, man, they don't give a single, they don't care at all. They don't care. Just from how much I'm ranting on it, you're probably getting somewhat of an idea of just how traumatically egregious, I guess, my casualties were. But yeah, these naked swords, even with gold armor, are going to get ripped apart by any skirmisher unit. So what I'm trying to do is just get these guys up onto the walls. Really, only the first unit needs to get up there to tie up these units. The other guys are going to be making a beeline straight for the town center. Well, not straight, but they are going to rally somewhat close by. Alright guys, someone get up. No, I want you guys up on the walls. Honestly, the other big problem was the enemy had a lot of cavalry skirmishers in here. And with these towers, whatever I sent up here just got shredded, no matter what it was. So my current strategy is I'm going to send up the auxiliary naked swords to try to capture this tower. While they're doing that, I'm going to bring out the Praetorians and keep them just out of line of the enemy's arc of fire from here, and out of range from these guys over here. So I can line up here and have my Praetorians use their Pilla to cap the enemy, not cap the enemy's towers, to kind of out-skirmish the enemy's units. Let's get you guys down here. I'm not going to waste my Praetorians on this. Ah, crap, these are armored legionaries. But that's even better, honestly. Let's get you guys... Okay, I'm fine with the spearmen wasting their charge. Yeah, these naked swords would do fantastic in this fight. Let's bring these legionaries up a little bit closer so they can reinforce quickly. Because that is going to be very important soon. If you guys could just get up on the wall, that'd be great. Mostly because I'm really worried about these naked swords. Never started my clock, sorry about that. But, unfortunately, I do have the battle timer, so I know I've been about 7 minutes in. Alright guys, just get in here. Nice, thin lines. I want to minimize the fire from this tower. God, I'm so worried about just taking one shot down here. Could really just mess these guys up. But as long as the enemy can't... Crap. No, you don't. Get into these archers. Okay, I'm going to try something stupid, and I'm going to send the armored legionaries to try to capture this tower once again. Okay, that tower is now not in the enemy's control, or about to not be.
Advance at speed.
So we can start bringing up the better units. Oh crap, I should have started marching my Praetorians in. But we can fix that now. Okay, with that turned off, I can send the cav down into here, and maybe a little bit later swing them around into the rear of the enemy's lines, although they'll take the worst casualties from these towers.
Naked swords! Legionaries!
Unfortunately, these armored legionaries' armor is ungodly. So they should be able to survive the enemy's skirmish fire relatively well. Alright, you men can continue to get up onto the tower. Send the Evocati down into here as well. And these naked swords really cleaned house. Okay, these guys actually aren't doing as good as I'd hoped. Let's bring them up a little bit closer into range. Wow, they are taking some heavy casualties. But then again, they are facing, like, what? 4 units of skirmisher cavalry? All things considered, they are doing very well. Let's actually try to get these guys into melee combat. Specifically because I'm kind of hoping that the shots from the towers will slice through crap. Yeah, that's not going to happen. But if nothing else, I do need to get those infantry out of the way. Let's put you guys on loose formation. Bring you over to this tower. I'm hoping that the enemy general unit doesn't charge me, but I am not really expecting to be anywhere near that lucky. Crap. I need this levy spearman to break like yesterday. Let's bring these legionaries up over here. Yep, this legionary needs to get out. Needs to get out now. Alright, into these spear units. We need to extract this unit now. Come on. Last time I fought this battle, this was like a 20-minute thing to get into here. Okay, we can now close ranks. The tower is almost ours. And I don't think that these towers can shoot at me. I should get a little bit further back, just maybe. Actually, they might be in range. Crap. Hey, look, tribal slingers. Fantastic. Let's pull you guys back. Why are you still here? Alright, let's pull you guys into this. I did not say walk. Yeah, this is about on par with how things were going last time as well. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna chance the naked spears into the side of this. Let's bring some Praetorians up as well. We need to get this decisively ended. Oh, hey, look, Levy Spearmen. Fantastic. I wasn't aware that it was open season on my cavalry. Skirmisher cab. Where is the capture zone? Over here. Damn it. Take the heads. Fine, fine. Keep pushing through, guys. We need to corner these cab units. Capture's point is right here. Get the naked swords in. Okay, Levy Spearmen are going to get demolished by my Praetorians. You guys could get into a title formation, I would really appreciate that.
Warriors, ready!
Crap, I might get through this without losing a single unit. Let's bring the other Praetorian up as well. Alright. Bring the Legionary Cab in. Alright, we don't need the naked swords in here. We do need them to support the fight in the center. Oh man, these guys just got wrecked. Alright, enemies working over here. Let's bring the Praetorians in. I'm really hoping to extract these armored legionaries. A few more Pilla, never a bad thing. Just go berserk. Okay, any and all armored legionaries are to meet in the town center. Okay. So that was brutal. I think you guys can see what the hell I was talking about with those towers. Armored legionaries, I believe, are some of the highest well, at the very least, if they're not the highest armored unit in the game, they are the highest armored unit that I am aware of in the game. Especially with the gold armor upgrades. And those towers were just ripping through them like they were nothing. Dear God. But yeah, fortunately, I now own this city, so... And I didn't lose a single unit. Lost a lot of men, but the units themselves are still there, so I kept the upgrades. Which is really what I was kind of worried about. Unfortunately, I don't have any money to really do anything with at the moment. I'll keep that. Get rid of this. Alright, so what else do we have to do? I think I'm still waiting on something to be built here, aren't I? Suppose I am. But I think I can take this settlement pretty easily. Or, well, not easily, considering how horrendous my other losses to the legionary units have been, even though my units are technically far more advanced. But I have been taking a surprising amount of casualties whenever I try to take a city from Lepidus. So I shouldn't make assumptions on the amount of casualties I'll be taking, but I think it feels pretty safe to say that I'm going to at least not lose any units. And I kind of want to keep my momentum up in this area, because Iberia's been a bit tough on the men. I mean, I lost all 3 of those folksmen after all that hope of getting them the best armor and maybe making them an effective shock troop. That didn't happen. They went down faster than any other unit I think I've ever seen in this game, which is pretty much the opposite of what I was expecting. Let's bring the skirmishers up. I could have led with the armored legionaries, but I kind of just want to get the walls taken quickly. Honestly, I would have led with the Praetorians, and I've learned from the last time I fought a battle. But yeah, I would have led with the Praetorians, but I'm hoping to save them for the town center. That also reminds me, there was something that I wanted to do. I'm hoping to get my skirmishers up onto this point up here and see how effective it really is in supporting a push to the town center. But I'm not sure how much of the enemy's infantry is actually on the walls. And, oh thank God, they're our towers. I never actually checked the settlement level. So there was a chance I just sent all of my mid-tier elites to a brutal death. Yeah, honestly, the first time I'd honestly completely forgotten that Scorpion Towers were even a thing in this game. Because again, before I started this Let's Play, it had been a little while since I played Rome 2. Alright, let's send the legate into these levies. Come on, get down here. I don't know why I'm not allowed to charge these troops. Okay, or you can just walk into my Praetorian cab. That's a brilliant plan. Yeah, these men should be able to take the walls fairly easily. So just quick turn them off formation attack. Probably boiling oil. Yeah. But after that show of force, let's say, in the level 4 cities, I'm definitely looking forward to finishing out the research to get those myself, make them my cultures. In fact, I'm probably going to abandon whatever technology I'm researching, or technology line that I'm researching, as soon as whatever I'm currently researching is done, because it only has like 1 turn left, I think. And just focusing on getting those level 4 cities, because they are amazing.
Defensive positions.
Like, I don't even care about the bastion defenses and the artillery pieces, because those are pretty good on their own, but they're not fantastic. But if I just put a couple legionaries I made a choke point right in front of one of these towers where the enemy can't get it, but I can get good shots on. I can probably hold off several armies with just the garrison. Or at the very least just one army with just the local town garrison and do horrendous things to it. I may not win with just like the city garrison without like a supplement from a barracks, but I'll definitely be able to hurt the enemy and make them remember why besieging things is sometimes the better part of valor. No, that's not the phrase at all. Caution's the better part of valor. Yes, there we go.
Advance!
I am very cultured, as you can tell. But yeah, these guys are cutting through the enemy pretty quickly. Let's bring the Praetorians up, turn them off, fire at will. And just get ready to stream the troops in through the center. Let's bring the cav up as well, even though I sincerely doubt that we're going to end up using them.
Quick march!
There we go. I think one of these might be the general unit. Or I could be insane. One of the two. It's looking like insane. I thought one of them looked darker when I zoomed out, but that might have just been the difference between these legionaries and these levies. It's a heavy command versus super heavy? Very heavy. So yeah, the legate is actually a little bit faster than these other cav units. I don't know why I felt like I needed to mention that, but I think it's just kind of neat. Honestly, it's kind of fitting, because I really don't think the commander is supposed to be getting into melee combat all the time. He's supposed to be riding these horses around, screaming at his men to do things. Come on, guys, get in there. You can break this knot of troops a little bit faster. And these are just velites. I don't know why they're still here. Let's really push you guys through. I'm not really worried about taking casualties from freaking velites. At least not in melee combat. When I forget where my units are and that there are enemy skirmishers around, yeah, velites will do absolutely fantastic. But once they're actually in melee, no. Unless it's against my own skirmishers, they don't stand anything even resembling a chance.
Ready for duty. Come charge!
Let's keep trying to stream the men through. Let's bring this evocati down here. I just want to bring this evocati in to lock off these streets so I can move my skirmishers in more easily. And I think that is ours now. Fantastic. Let's start bringing the archers down into here. And we'll split the Praetorians off into two groups. Group 1 will hold here for just a moment, block off any enemy advances. And Group 2 will be moving forward to here to help attack the town center. I mean, to be fair, Group 1 is going to help attack the town center as well, but it's going to be a little bit... What the hell is this? What's with this pathing? No. They can't be that stupid. Who's coming this way? What archer unit is coming this way? No, guys. That is not a smart plan to walk through the enemy's last stronghold. See? That kind of stuff is why the commander needs the horses to ride around and scream at men. Because otherwise, they do really stupid things.
Advance!
Praetorians are actually keeping up fairly well with my troops. Actually a little bit surprising. Let's bring the cav in as well. I really probably not going to be using them, but having them in a position to get rear strikes on the enemy once the Praetorians have engaged, it can't hurt. But you guys know me and how well I remember my cav exists once battle is joined. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. We're not really watching the walls anymore, and we don't really want to watch as men wander slowly into position. Oh, thank God, they weren't smart enough to continue charging me. Let's bring the Praetorians back a little bit.
Goals!
Let's bring you troops into position over here.
Get running!
So which one of you is... Okay, so you're right there. Can we get... There we go. Let's turn you guys on to fire at will. Actually, let's bring these Avocati over here. Even though I thought I told them to secure this area. But, you know, orders are optional. Okay, yeah, we actually have a fantastic arc of fire into the enemy's positions. So we'll really be able to pick and choose who we hit. I actually really like this position. We can't quite hit the enemy there, but pretty much anywhere else in this town center we have rear shots all day. So what does the enemy have? So one of you guys... Crap. On the flaming shot to reduce the enemy's morale. Oh wow, yeah, these guys are just raking in the kills. I'm definitely going to have to remember this. I'm probably killing a few of my own Praetorians, but compared to what I'm doing to the enemy's morale, I think it's worth it. I'm not going to really need to bring the Evocati in, but let's just move them up. Alright, yeah, there we go. For the short period of time that they were actually firing, the archers did a fantastic job. A couple of them actually got more kills than the Praetorians were engaged. But, of course, the Evocati were MVP, considering that they were in the melee the longest, so... Really, the archer support wasn't as pivotal... Well, the actual kills weren't as pivotal so much as getting that flaming shot in on the enemy. But, by my watch, we are starting to run a little bit high on time. So, thank you for joining me. We made a few good pushes this episode, even though we took... Like I said, severe casualties at, what was it, Capsis? Yeah, Capsa. So, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Let's stop recording.